Hello all, welcome to Coordinate Destinations. So day 35 here. So the probably guys you have cleared with the topic which we have dealt in the previous class, that is train 1 and 2 we have solved very clearly, and those topics as well as that is a very important one because you have learned some shortcuts with respect how you need to deal with the platform and as well as the man or telepost or any of the poll which is given with respect to the questions you can able to deal it in the previous class very clearly. Okay, so today we're going to dive into one among the application of the time speed distance we can able to call it as. So that we can able to call it as the boats and streams. Okay, that is the topic we just want to deal here in this now. Okay. So the boats and stream, when it comes to the topic called boats and stream, many people get confused. So how you relating the time speed distance with respect to the boats and stream? Yes, we have to respect. We have to with respect to the topic only because that is a one important topic we have to be dealt up because it is go also having the same way of think, but few more terminologies you want to change. If you're changing the process, it will be very easy to proceed with the one. You got it, guys? Okay. So the boats and stream trick you can able to call it as. Okay. So the downstream means, okay, downstream. You see this one? So the downstream means, so the direction of a boat is equivalent to the direction of the stream. Stream is the water flow that we can able to stream, call it as. So upstream means the direction of the boat is opposite to the direction of the stream, like what we can able to call it as. You must have to know this very basic terms with respect to this one. If you are not understanding this one means you can't able to understand the further things as well as. Okay, so kindly requesting everyone, so please make sure that you remember this process in anyhow. Okay guys, so going to this one guys, you see this one, the boat speed we can able to call it as u, and the stream speed we can able to call it as v. Okay, upstreams, so the river is going on the direction and you are going in opposite direction. Okay, that's what the thing we can able to call it as here. Upstream means by. Okay, so the river is going on the direction which is traveling in the opposite direction means we can able to call it as upstream. Downstream means both boats and stream is traveling in the same directions. We can able to call it as the downstream. Okay, so very important formula, but they might give you the different way here. Okay, but you need to understand in the different thing. That is a one thing I just want to say here. Okay, so you can able to call like this. That is, I'm just saying very clearly. So forget this formula I have showcased here. Okay, but remember this terminologies. You see this one. So you can call the speed of boat. Okay, like I don't want to speed of boat as b. Okay, I'm just calling it as speed of boat as b. Okay, and speed of stream I can calling it as yes, like what I can able to call this one. And then there is and then I can call like upstream. Okay, I'm just calling for your familiarity because we can able to handle the formula in the different perceptions. But the one thing is that you just need to use the familiarity of the topic in a very well. So upstream means you can able to call it as u, and downstream means you can call it as the, so v, like what you can able to call it as, because if you are calling the d that would be confusing here. Okay, so first of all, coming to the upstream. So upstream means you need to call like b minus s. B minus s means speed of boat minus speed of stream. Coming to the downstream, we can call it as the b plus s, like what we can able to say that. So then what about the boat? How we can able to call the boat? So you see this one. So the boat formula can be derived like this. That is b is equal to 1 by 2 half of u plus v. That is upstream plus downstream we can able to call it as. Same like a stream, if you want to mention here, that it will come like this. That is stream we can able to call like 1 by 2 over, that is u minus v we can able to call like that. This is how the thing we can able to call the value with respect of the, so the stream we can able to use this one. Got it guys? Clear everyone? Okay. So we'll move to the further topic that with respect to this thing. Okay. So we just want to dive into the questions here. It's a very easy topic. But guys, you must have to understand the topic very well. Okay. So a sailor travels a distance of 24 kilometer upstream. Okay. He was traveling 24 kilometer upstream and 36 kilometer downstream here. That is taking the 6 hours each time. So find the speed of the stream that we can able to call it as here. Okay, so first of all, let me consider that they are giving the speed here, this one. Okay, so downstream speed and what, and upstream speed is equal to what? That is the thing they have given in this one. The sailor travels, so that is 24 kilometer and 36 kilometer in the downstream. Then you need to take the upstream value they have giving. It is a distance, guys. Upstream means you can call it a speed only, that is kilometer per hour. The upstream, you see this one, it takes 6 hours each time. You can directly take it as 24 over 6. Okay, and so this value we will call it as the value what, 6 times of 4 is equal to 24. I mean, okay. And next one, there is downstream. So downstream is also that you can call it as 36 by, so 6 hours each time means it will give you the value called what, that is what we can able to call it as, the thing like we can able to call it as what, guys? So 6 only. Okay, now the speed of stream formula is equal to what? Speed of stream we can able to call it as 1 by 2 over u minus v. So u is equal to what? Upstream. And so but the thing is that, so the downstream is the greater than the always. Okay, downstream is always greater than the thing called upstream. Okay, and the speed of boat is greater than the speed of stream always. Okay, so going to this one, 1 by 2 u minus v, it will give you the 2. So the probably if you solve this one, guys, it will give you the value of what, 1 kilometer per hour is the final answer with respect to the speed of the stream. We can able to call it a very simple method. If you are remembering this terminologies, if you are remembering this terminology means this particular topic is like a halwa. Okay, you don't want to make that much steps to make it progress. It's a very direct questions. Even whatever the difficulty they might ask you in the particular questions, you can able to solve it in a very easily in the particular topic. Okay, so going to the further question, guys, you see this one, a boat take 2 hours to travel the 16 kilometer in the downstream here. Okay, so boat take 2 hours to travel in the 16 kilometer. Then you can able to call it as the same. So then you can see this one, the boat takes 16 kilometer, the same, and to cover the same distance in the upstream. Then 16 by 2 in the downstream. Okay, it is call it as the 8 kilometer per hour. Okay, going to the upstream, guys, you see this one, that is 16 by 4. We can able to call it as 4 kilometer per hour. So now speed of the current, what does mean by the speed of current? So current is also the same thing. They are defining the stream only, not about the current like something like I is equal to VR. No, sir, that is not the thing here. You can call it as the same stream only there. Okay, so that there you can able to call it as here the place that the stream you can able to call it as the speed of stream is equal to what? Formula, that is 1 by 2 what? So d minus u or u minus d, you can able to take it up. If you take this one, it will give you the value of what? 4. So over 2, it will going to give you the answer called 2 kilometer per hour. So here also, guys, in some places you must have to convert the kilometer to meter per second. That sometimes it will happen, but not many times, like a train problem that you have solved with respect relative speed. That much of concept will not apply here, but relative speed concept will be applied. Unit conversion will apply, but very less. But more rather than the think of the formula you applying here and with respect to the conceptual, that is one of the very important parameter you can able to play here. This one, got it, guys? Okay. So going to the next question, guys, you see this one, a ram go back from place A to B at a cycling at a uniform speed of 12 kilometer per hour and then come back to the place A while cycling. Okay, it is coming back. You see this one. So A, B, and again he was coming back here. That is with respect to the 12 kilometer per hour. Okay, what we can able to take it up while cycling. His friend Gopi traveled by the boat. Same like here. Okay, but this fellow is cycling. Okay, but what Gopi is doing is that he was making the boat. Okay, he was traveling with the boat. That is A to B and come back to the A location of A again. Okay, where his speed is still in 10 kilometer per hour. And the speed of stream is equal to speed of the stream. So that is, this is the boat speed and this is the stream speed that they are giving, that 4 kilometer per hour. That's the thing they have given in this one. Okay, so you see this one, guys, who will return first? Who will return first is the question they are asking here in the place. So how we can able to find out this particular value. Okay, so you just want to take one thing, guys. Okay, this is not the easiest one, but it is the easiest one only, but it's little bit confusing. Okay, so I'm just going to take a LCM of there is 12, 14, 14. 14 means 10 plus 4. The speed of the boat plus speed of stream, we can able to call it as 12 and 14. We can able to take up this one. Once you take up this one, guys, it will give you the LCM value of what? That is 84 you will get here in the place. That's what the thing we can able to deal here in this place, guys. So going to this one, that they are saying that the speed of the 12 kilometer per hour. There is 84 over 12. If you keep it up, that the value we can able to call it as 7 hours. Okay, this is the thing. You just want to take it up here. So the time taken by Ram, we can able to call it as the 14 hours directly. So that is a 14 kilometer per hour they was traveling then. That is 84 over 14. If you keep it up, that value will give you the answer called 6 hours probably. Okay, so you see this one, that is speed of that. So Gopi took only 6 hours and Ram took only what? So the think of what? 7 kilometer per hour. So what many people will do is that they will directly write the answer. They will finish the thing. But the point is that again, the fellow of Gopi have to return to the place probably. Okay. So again, you just want to convert the only think of the with respect to the thing. Okay. That is 84 by 6. It will give you that 14 hours probably. So 18 plus 6, 14 plus 6, we can able to call it as the 20 hours. So that probably we will get the answer. That is anyhow, Ram is going to preach first. Many people will mark the answer wrongly, but don't make the mistake. It's a very important question. You can have to be noted on this one, the very important one. Please kindly take it out of this one in the very clean way. Okay, guys. Okay, next question is this little bit very easiest one. The man speed in the downstream is 15 km per hour and the speed of the stream is 2.5 km per hour. So find the speed upstream. So that's what the thing they have given on this one. How we can able to find out this one? The man speed in the downstream is 15 km per hour. They are giving the downstream speed. They're giving the downstream speed as that is 15 km per hour. Okay, and then they're giving the speed of stream. They are giving as that is a 2.5 km per hour, like what they are giving in this one. And they are asking the upstream speed. So the upstream speed they are asking here the place. So the upstream speed, if you need the one, you need to use the formula like, so the speed of boat minus so speed of stream that you want to apply here. Then you don't know. So then I can able to apply the formula like the speed of stream. So the speed of stream, I can able to call the formula like 1 by 2. So that is D minus U, I can able to call it as. That is downstream minus upstream, we can able to call it as here in the place of there is a downstream here. So the speed of stream they have given here as what? 2.5 km per hour and 1 by 2. You see this one D, we can able to call it as 15 here, right? And then you're having the minus U is there. So guys, if you take this one, that it will give you the 5. Okay. So the 5, if it is go this side, it will give the upstream speed as what? There is 10 km per hour. Is a very valid answer here, this one. So based on something like an interchanging value, you can able to put it up here so that you can get the answer directly here, this one. You got it, guys? Clear. Okay. So going for the next question for that is a man take a time 1 and 2 to travel the certain distance in upstream and the downstream here. If the speed of the stream is y km per hour, so then the speed in the still water is equal to what? Okay, that is a thing they are asking here the questions here. Okay, so we can able to take something like there is speed in still water, that I don't know, right? So that I can able to call it as the speed of the stream. So speed in the stream I can able to call it as x km per hour, but it is covered in distance I don't know, so I'm calling like this. Okay, and how much distance I don't know, I'm calling it as D directly. So it is, you see this one, they didn't give any value, then they didn't give anything here. It's just looking like a variable of the equations that you need to form like an equation. That's what the deal of the questions. Okay, so you can take it up, the distance equal to D and the speed of the stream they have already given as Y. Okay, the speed in the still water means it's indicating the boat, so that you can call it as the speed of the stream, you can able to call it as Y, and the distance again you can able to call it as the, so D km per hour. So that's what the thing we can able to take it up, this one, guys. You see this one, that is a first, if you take it up, the value of the speed of boat or speed of stream, if you can take it up, or if you can taking the upstreams or the downstreams or anything, we can able to call it as, I'm just going with the downstream value here. Okay, you can able to call it as the first thing that So that is d, the speed is equal to distance by time, right? So the one of the equation will give you the x minus y, and you can able to call like that is d is equal to x minus y t1, we can able to call here in the place. And going to the next one, guys, you see this one, the d by t2 is equal to, so d by t2 we can able to call it here, and in this place you can able to call the value that is x plus y. Okay, x plus y I can able to call it as, that is a d is again I can able to call it like that is x plus y times of t2, you can able to mention here the place. And they are saying that, so you want to add the two values here this place. If you are adding the two values, so it will give you the value like that is x minus y times of a d1, so is equal to that, you can able to take it up, that is x plus y times of t2, you can able to say here the place. Once you take it up, guys, you just multiply inside. If you multiply inside, it will give you the value like to the x, so minus t1 minus t2, just making the value with respect to the thing that y is equal to t1 plus t2, you can able to call it as here, sorry, very sorry. And then you can able to take the value like this, that is x is equal to, so it is asking about the speed of still in the water, then you can call it as x is equal to y times of t1 plus t2, so over t1 minus t2, you can able to call here in the place. So this is how the answer you can able to predict this one in a very easily. Okay, so this is how the thing, you just want to make it up here to get the value in the very easily here. Okay, so going to the next one, guys, you see this one, that's a very important questions, you can able to consider it up. Okay, it takes 12 hours. Okay, it takes the 12 hours for a boat to travel a certain distance in a downstream, and it takes the 24 hours to return. Okay, you see this one, 12 hours to travel certain distance in a downstream. They are clearly mentioning that the downstream it took 12 hours. Okay, and upstream it's clearly mentioning that it's a 24 hours. It's not a time, it's not a speed, it's a time. Okay, then you need to find out the distance. If you're having the distance, you can able to find out that easily, that the thing. So the point is that how long will it take for the boat to cover the same distance in the still water? That's the thing they have given this one. You see this one, they are asking the speed of the boat. I'm using the speed of the boat probably. So the speed of the boat, you can able to call it as what? That is downstream plus upstream, right? So I don't know the downstream. So what is the speed of the boat? Speed of the boat means you can call like x. So distance by time. I don't know both of them. I can call it as 1 by 2. So here also I don't know the distance, but I know the time of the downstream here. That is called 12 here in this one. And here I can call it as a 24 here the place. If you're taking the value, guys, here, that it will give you that x over t is equal to 1 by 2 is equal, it's time of x over 12 plus x over 24. We can able to say here the place. Okay. So guys, you see this one, and I can take it as a very, very easily here, that like x over t is equal to 1 by 2 times of 3x over 24. That's what the thing I can able to call it as here. If you take it up, there is 1 by t is equal to 1 by 16. Okay. So then I can able to call like t is equal to 16 hours. Okay. So this is how the thing you can able to call here in the place. You got it, guys? So make sure that you copy down this one and make it clear. If you're having any doubts, so many people have confused that why you're taking this variable, because we just want to find out the value with respect of assigning the variable only. So make sure that you're keeping out this one and making the probable answer in the correct way. So I'm going to the next question, that they are saying that the 15 hours, okay, so 15 hours is taken by the boat. It took reach its destination in still a water. Okay, so that's what the question they have given, but still we can able to reduce the definition, the destination in the still water, and return to the starting point from there. So up and down it took the 15 hours. The same journey, it requires the 16 hours if the river flow is the happening. The difference between the speed of the boat of the river, the difference between the speed of the boat and the speed of the stream, they are giving that it's a 15 kilometer per hour, and find out the speed of the flow of the river, the speed of the stream they are asking here. Okay, so it is a little bit interesting questions. Let's see this one. I don't know about this one, the distance between the both places, that is some both destination, the start and destination is there, right? So they are calling it as a d kilometer here, this one. So that's what the d, something like a distance, you can able to call it as the d kilometer, that is x kilometer, you can call it as. So then the speed of the stream, I don't know, right? So I can call it as x kilometer per hour. That's what the thing they have given in this one. They are saying that the difference between the speed of the boat and the stream, they are calling it as the 15 kilometer per hour, like what they have mentioned in this one. You can call it as the speed of the boat is equal to x plus 15 kilometer per hour. You can able to take it here in the place. Once you take it out this one, guys, you just want to find out very, very clearly that the x only. You just want to find out this only. So the speed of the stream only they're asking here. They're given the combined value, but you just want to ask you to find out the value of speed of the stream is the only thing. You just want to do it here. Okay. So going to this one, guys, you see this one, the 15 hours, it take the boat to reach the destination and return to the starting point from there. So then you need to take it up what? There is a 15 hours journey. Then how you can able to manipulate the value here? It is like, so both things is happening in this one. That is the speed of the boat. If you take it up, that is 15 hours is equal to, the time is equal to the distance by speed. Okay, the distance by speed. The distance you can able to call it as 2d because it's from this to this, it's a d. This to this, we can call it as d. Both of them, if you combine that, it will give you that value called what? There is 2d there. Okay, and 2d over x plus 15, you can able to take it up here. And once you take it up, this is one of the point you can able to consider. Next one, you're having the value of 16 halves that I have mentioned there. Okay, so how we can able to maintain the value here? That is the same like a d over. So it is coming in the different way. The same journey requires 16 hours. If the river flow is happened, then it is take 16 hours. So you see this one, I can take it as x plus 15 plus x. So plus same formula, but the value is different. 16 minus x is equal to 16. I can equal to call it as here the place. Okay, so now you're solving the value here and you get the answer like, so d is equal to 150 kilometer and x is equal to what? That is 5 kilometer per hour. This is how you can able to find out the answer with respect of the question. This is one of the interesting questions, so make sure that you copy down and practice in this one. Okay, guys, I'll go for the one another questions here that they are saying that it takes a 12 hours. It takes 12 hours for a sailor to cover a distance of 75 kilometer in upstream. Will it takes only 7.5 hours to cover the distance in a downstream? So find the speed of the stream. They have given very clearly about the thing called the thing like value. So the speed of the stream only. It's a direct question. The speed of the stream we can able to call it as 1 by 1 by 2 times of so speed of the downstream minus upstream. We can able to call it as here. In upstream they are saying that 75 over 12. Okay, guys, so we can able to see this one. That is speed of the stream. We can able to call it as 1 by 2. So d minus u is the formula. But the point is that we don't know the direct downstream speed and upstream speed there. Okay, so then you need to find out one thing. So then a downstream speed is equal to, there you need to take it as 75 over 7.5. You just want to take it up. 75 over 7.5. It will give the answer called 10. Going to the next one, guys, that is a upstream speed. Okay, that is a upstream speed. So upstream speed, you can take it up 75 over 12 hours. If you take it up this one, guys, that is 12 times of 6, 72. 72 will come, remaining 3 will be left. You can able to make it as 30. Okay, 30 if you make it up, 2 times of 12 is equal to 24. And next you left with a 6 value called 6. And you can call it as a 6.25 is the value there. Okay, we will consider now. There is a d minus u, right? This is the speed of them. There is 10 minus 6.25 means it will give you the value of what? That is 3.75 is the value. 3.75 times of 2, sorry, over 2, we can able to call the value like, that is 1.875 a kilometer per hour is the final answer with respect to the question. Okay, guys. So I hope you very clear about the basics of the boat and stream. So we will discuss something very briefly in our next classes with respect to the boats and streams part 2. So be ready, guys. We will cheer up and we will moving on the correct way. So make sure that you combine every topic. We will definitely going to revise with all the topic together. So make sure if you're having any doubt on the topic, guys, any questions you're having a problem on it, so please indicate the question number and you can comment us in the chat box. We will help you out. If you're having any personal queries, to reach out to us. We also including our mail in our description box. So please reach to us if you're having any personal queries. And guys, hope you have cleared in this topic. So we'll see you in the next class, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.
Hey, hold on. I'm back. I'm super excited to inform you that in last 2 months, we've been able to conduct around 50 drives and around 100 plus students have been selected for various MNCs. The packages are ranging from 3.5 to 10 lakhs. Stay tuned for more information by subscribing us on our YouTube channel, by liking our social media platforms like Facebook, Insta and LinkedIn. Thank you.